What's going on, guys? Real quick lesson today. I wanted to talk a little bit about incorporating like riffs and melodic ideas, single line ideas, double stops, and other things into your rhythm playing, which I feel like is a big bridge between just strumming chords, open chords, or even strumming bar chords. And transitioning into a little more sophisticated style of rhythm playing to use both those shapes that as well as some more riff lick type of ideas within those chord shapes. So let's just kind of dive right in. I'm going to give you guys an example here. I'll give you a few examples, but I'll break the first one down here. Then I'll kind of go over maybe a couple other ones I've done in previous lessons that used this idea. So to start, what I was playing in the beginning there in the intro, just a little riff in A. But instead of sitting over an A, I'm throwing in here, so I'm in A in my first position, right? And then I'm throwing in, so on your A string, I'm throwing in 3, 4, and then just hitting 2 there on my D string, which is, obviously a note within the chord there, and then I'm throwing in and I really like chromatic ideas like that too. So we're going 5 on the 5th fret on your G string and on the 4th fret on your D string. And you're going to slide that up a fret to 6 and 5 respectively and back down to 5, 4. Land back on your A, do that little lick again, that little riff again. And then here I'm doing some more double stops here, and these are really cool. I like them, at least. So we've got 5 on your D and 4 on your G. 4 on your D, 2 on your G. And then just back to your A shape. And then I'll just pull down on 2 on your A string. Or you can pull down on 3. Either one of those sounds pretty cool. But it's really not about this particular riff for this lesson, this particular rhythmic idea here. It's kind of more of just a concept here, right? So a couple other ones I've done in the past, for instance, I did playing like that shape around your A, right? So kind of the same idea, right? Instead of just playing your A, you got right. If you're interested in that little riff, I have a earlier lesson on that, or like if you're putting it maybe more like a funk context. You can just use this everywhere and in almost everything you do. And like all of our favorite guitar players have just pretty much based their rhythm playing around this kind of a concept. There's all sorts of different rabbit holes with this and all sorts of different ways you can approach this, but just the overall idea of not strumming chords and of incorporating both chords and rhythmic ideas together. And you can flip-flop this too. When you're playing a solo or a lead, feel free to throw in the chord shapes, or if you're in A like that, or you're playing over an A and you're playing your A scale, feel free to hit that whole chord shape. It's gonna sound cool, right? Or a 7th. So, you can do it either way, I guess is what I'm getting at it. But the idea is that it's not just one or the other. I've never liked the idea of, is that a solo or are you the rhythm guy? Or no, it's just my part, right? Like it's not It doesn't have to be either. It can be everything, right? It can be, it can have, melodic movement within it, and not to get into like a jazz world here of like chord melody stuff. I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole, but just having some melodic movement within your chordal playing, it's just gonna go far. So I hope that helps a little bit. I hope I didn't get a little too long-winded on something that's pretty simple to get started with, and just kind of toy with it and do your own thing and come up with your own riffs, and start with it easy. You can get as simple or as complicated with this idea as you'd like. So hope that helps, guys. Much love. Like, subscribe, share, keep on picking, and I'll see you guys on the flip later.